This review is going to be short. I'm going to tell you why. Because why waste your time when you just watched a 3-hour pay-per-view and talk about it for an hour? There's no point. You know what happened. I know what happened. The whole world knows what happened. But we're going to go over everything real nice and quickly. And we're going to explain why Raw is the most predictable goddamn thing on the planet. This is your official review of WWE Fastlane, or as I would like to call it, Crap Lane. I watched my preview video before I went ahead and recorded this because I wanted to double check and make sure all my information was right as far as what I was predicting. Yeah, we're gonna go over this, and I'm gonna jump through that real fast, just so you guys are aware of what I was assuming was gonna happen and what actually happened, which most of what I was going with actually fucking happened. Big surprise, I know, right? Alright. First match of the night. Zayn versus Joe. I expected this to be match of the night. Had circumstances not happened later on in the night, this probably would have been match of the night. Although this was a little shorter than I expected it to be. But then again, this is Raw and shit doesn't surprise me anymore. Zayn did get hit with a nasty straight right, and he sold it real nice, but he dropped straight to the mat. Another thing I noticed, let's see, Joe kicked out of Zayn, sorry, my bad. Zayn did hit the Blue Thunder Bomb, just like I was expecting. I knew he was going to hit that bitch. But Samoa Joe wins with Coquina Clutch, knocking him out. I mean, you really think Samoa Joe is going to lose in his pay-per-view debut? Nope. I will say this. I did notice a couple things during this match. Did you know that Jack Tunney... Do you know who Jack Tunney is? Do you not? Well, I'll give you a real quick... Actually, I'm not even going to give you a history lesson because I don't need to do that. You want to know who Jack Tunney is? Research him. He was president or on-air president in the early 90s. Let's just say... Vince was not a big fan of Jack Tunney. Let's just say that there's a guy in the front row that said Jack Tunney is my president. Let's just say after a couple matches, I didn't see that sign anymore. I'm pretty sure Vince McMahon was not happy about that sign. Also, Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor were at ringside tonight. It was an interesting change of pace. No, it wasn't really them. It was two guys that were dressed very similar to Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor. And of course, the Finn Balor guy was dressed up straight in the freaking Demon King attire, including the belt. So yeah, they were front and center the whole night. So it's a cop out, but Finn Balor showed up. I know he really didn't, but he was there all night. Next match: Enzo and Cass versus Gallo and Anderson for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. Who do you think won? Easy. The club. Why would they lose the belts? Really, why? I mean, shit. The promo before the match was pretty much crap. Just the usual pandering to the local crowd and all that other dumbass shit. Let's see. We get the usual bullshit where Enzo gets isolated for most of the match. I'm already getting irritated with the Enzo spot where he gets the upper hand and has to dive from the middle of the ring to attempt to get a tag and then gets blindsided by whoever it is. This time it was Carl Anderson. Last time I saw it was when Cesaro hit him with a fucking flying uppercut. It's annoying. It really is. Because it's just Enzo that does it. And it's... I don't know. I just hope this doesn't become their thing. It's happened twice already. I really don't want to keep seeing it. This is me being picky. But whatever. It doesn't matter. Don't do it anymore, please. It's annoying and it's highly expected. Anderson pins Enzo after a kick to the head. Enzo had his foot on the rope. And of course, Gallows threw it off. Ref didn't see it. So they lost the match, which leads directly into them getting another match at WrestleMania for where they're going to win the titles. Come on. You know this is coming. They've been planning on giving Enzo and Cass this match forever. This just perfectly set it up for Enzo and Cass to win at WrestleMania, because you know what's going to happen, just based off of that alone. Next, we had Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. I was expecting Nia Jax to win again, but then again, if I really thought about it, this would have been called about a mile away. Banks beat Jax with a fucking roll-up. Jax gets her first clean pin. There's a lot of clean pins today. This shocked the fuck out of me. Go figure. We're going to get to that too. But I didn't watch this match completely, but just Nia Jax dominated the entire match, pretty much. But it's the first clean loss she suffered, and it's to Sasha Banks. I mean, it's funny, because before the match, they pointed out, if she could beat Sasha Banks, she'll be 4-0 in her first 4 pay-per-view matches. You know who else has been able to do that? Charlotte and the Fabulous Moolah. Guess what? She doesn't get to join that fantastic group because she lost. So that statistic didn't matter at all. Didn't matter fucking at all. But we were going to tell you that because, you know, it was important. But it doesn't matter now because she lost. WWE, you make things so much fantastical. I guess during the pre-show, Rusev and Mahal broke up as a tag team because Mahal wanted singles competition. Okay, but so I guess they get sent to the ring and they're supposed to wait for their initial matches, and then I guess Rusev and Mahal get into a brawl. Mahal has to get to have his match first, which is against Cesaro. One of 2 impromptu matches that got thrown in there for blatantly obvious reasons, and we're going to explain that at the end. He faced Cesaro. Who do you think won? Cesaro won. No shit. Then Rusev comes in, beats up Mahal some more. Then he has his match. Who do you think it was? The Big Show. Who do you think won that match? The Big Show. Of course, their match lasted longer than the Cesaro match. Oh, by the way, Cesaro won with a pop-up uppercut, so that's why it doesn't matter. So anyway, we got Big Show versus Rusev. Crowd decided to do a USA chant. I hate that chant. Not because I'm anti-USA, and don't take it that way. I hate the chant because anytime we got a foreign person in the ring facing a fucking American, we have to have a fucking USA chant. I'm surprised we didn't have it during Cesaro and fucking Jinder Mahal's match, because Cesaro's not American, theoretically. Neither is Jinder Mahal, neither is Rusev, so it's like, oh, we got Big Show. USA, USA. Shut up with that shit. That shit's annoying. It really fucking is. It really is. Makes you look like a bunch of ignorant fucks. Okay? We know he's a foreigner. We know the Big Show's from the U.S. Who the fuck cares? You're only saying it to be a bunch of racist pricks. And you know it. That's the perception you get by doing USA chants when you have a foreign wrestler in the ring. Makes you sound like a bunch of racist fucks. Makes you sound like a bunch of intolerant assholes. That's all it does. Doesn't give you or show your American pride. It just makes you look like a dick. Don't do it. But you're not gonna listen to me. You're not gonna listen to anybody else, because you're gonna still do the goddamn chant, because you're a bunch of fucking idiots. And we're gonna get to another chant, which is gonna be very, very in the very next match. But fuck the USA chants. It's annoying. You want to do it during the 4th of July? Fine, go ahead. I don't care. But why the fuck do we have to always do it during a fucking foreigners match against a blatantly obvious American? Really, stop. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking annoying, and you look like a bunch of jackasses. But why listen to me? Keep doing it, because you're not going to listen to logic anyway. Oh, hell. More USA chants. Show does have a hell of a beard, I will say that. He's got a Duck Dynasty level beard going. So I guess anyway, to end the match, and just after my little tired of that, it took 3 choke slams and a KO punch to a. He gave Rusev 3 choke slams. He proceeded to prop him up on the bottom turnbuckle and hit him with a KO punch while he's on the bottom turnbuckle. He's laying there. KO punch knocks him out cold, basically. I guess that makes Rusev look strong, but then again, it also makes it look like a punk ass bitch. So I don't know. I don't know how to take that. I really don't. It looks more like the Big Show just being a dick, but no, he's beating up the foreigner. You know, USA, USA. That's probably what I'm taking from that. Oh man. So then we get a backstage segment with Owens claiming that, you know, he has no reason to think he can't beat Goldberg because he's only beaten Lesnar in the last decade. So, and he's beaten the best of the best. So he has no reason to fear Goldberg. He has no reason to feel like he can't beat him. Okay, fine. We'll see how that turns out. Okay. Next we have Gallagher versus Neville. Like I said, had circumstances at the end of the night or throughout the rest of the night not happened, Joe and Zayn probably would have matched the night. But I'm going to give this to the Cruiserweight match. I honestly think that the Cruiserweight match was the match of the night. Surprise, surprise, I know. The match was just fantastic. This is what Cruiserweight matches should have been the entire fucking time. It's what it should have been. I knew Gallagher and Neville were going to have a hell of a match because Gallagher is not a usual person that is... Him being the unique type of person he is against Neville really showcased a lot in this match. Beautiful belly to back superplex off the top rope. Looked fantastic. What else? There's a nasty suplex after a freaking rope rebound that also got... Where he also basically, you know... What was it? Yeah, he kicked out of that, and then he also hit him with a Phoenix Splash. It was ridiculous. I mean, Neville threw him in the ropes, you know, chest first, bounces back, suplexes him. He lands literally right on the nape of his neck and his shoulder. Looked vicious as hell. Then he hit him with a Phoenix Splash right after that, and Neville did. And, you know, Gallagher still kicked out of that. It was just, oh, man, and those headbutts, dude, whew, they are loud and they are vicious. But Neville did win the match, but he had to retain by using the red arrow, which he has not used since he's turned heel. It took a red arrow to beat Gallagher. What does that tell you? That match was fan-fucking-tastic. It was a beautiful fucking match. Beautiful match. Gallagher got beat the fuck up. He was bruised and bloodied. He looked like a wreck. But goddamn, that was a fantastic match. Definitely match of the night. Roman Reigns' match was definitely a close second, which we're about to talk about. Austin Aries on commentary really sounds like he's really going to be going after Neville once he actually makes his debut, which I feel is coming very, very soon. We may be getting a face Aries. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Paul Heyman shows up, says he's basically, no matter what happens, Brock Lesnar wins. Goldberg wins. Universal title match. Owens wins. Exposes a weakness that Lesnar can use at WrestleMania, and then after that, he plans on going after that Universal title. So no matter what happens, Goldberg winning or Owens winning, Lesnar is going to be your new number one contender after WrestleMania, regardless of what happens, or the champ, one of the two. That's essentially what Heyman was basically pointing out. New Day comes out in a bike with a fucking fridge on it. We're getting New Day ice cream at WrestleMania. It's coming, just like Booty-O's. Reigns and Strowman. This was a hard-hitting fucking match. This is also the first time I've seen Reigns in a polar white logoed vest. This is also the first time I've seen Reigns in tennis shoes. He wore tennis shoes in this match. But this match was actually pretty hard-hitting. It was actually pretty good. Heavy-duty spine buster from the middle rope to Reigns. Looked pretty vicious. Also, there was, for some reason, Strowman brought back the reverse chokeslam. What else? Strowman flies over the top rope, hitting his knee in the process. He was going for a boot, flew over the top rope, looked like it hurt his knee a little bit. Vicious power slam through the announcer's table. Of course, got followed by a holy shit chant. Please stop doing that. Also, that holy shit chant, it needs to be reserved for legit holy shit moments. Getting power slammed through a table is not a holy shit moment. Those types of things happen almost every goddamn week. They are not holy shit moments. You want a holy shit moment? Shane jumping off the cell is a holy shit moment. You want a holy shit moment? That 450 splash that fucking AJ hit on fucking Dean Ambrose through a table at freaking TLC was a holy shit moment. Okay? Those are holy shit moments. Not what happened tonight. I'm sorry. It just isn't. Holy shit moments are instances that you don't normally see. Or insane, crazy shit. Like, during the Elimination Chamber, where Ambrose and AJ Styles were up on the top of the pod, and Ambrose kept slamming AJ's head into the plexiglass. Had that plexiglass broke, and AJ fell out of the chamber on the floor, that'd have been a holy shit moment. Getting power slammed through a goddamn announcer's table, which happens almost every goddamn week, is not a goddamn holy shit. It's not a holy shit moment. Saying that's a holy shit moment's like a chair is like, I swear, if there was a clean, straight headshot with a chair, that would get a holy shit moment. Well, that's not going to happen, but if somebody went ape shit with a chair, back it, holy shit. These crowds are too easily amused, but I'm not going to go into another rant because then we are all fucking night. Let's see. He finally hits Strowman with the spear. He kicks out of it. So, I mean, he did hit him with it. Braun goes up to the top rope and misses. Reigns then hits him with another spear and pins him clean. Braun Strowman gets pinned clean tonight by Roman Reigns. Does it surprise you? Yes and no. I wasn't expecting Braun Strowman to get pinned clean. He could have gotten pinned in general, but I didn't think it would have been clean. But nope, got pinned clean. Well, there goes Braun Strowman's momentum. Yay! Biggest surprise of the night: Charlotte versus Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship. This was a pretty good match. Charlotte does look kind of orange tonight. Guess that spray tan was a little too good. There's a close 2 count on Charlotte after an elbow drop off the top rope. Very, very close. Bayley kicked out of a natural selection. All in all, but it was a pretty good match. I'm surprised Charlotte lost clean. Well, she didn't lose clean. She did lose with Banks coming out and interfering, which I don't know why that happened. But yeah, they got rid of Charlotte's pay-per-view winning streak on Fastlane, but that leads me to think that there's going to be major implications happening tomorrow on Raw. I really feel like Stephanie's going to bitch a fit, and this is going to be a big catalyst in fucking Foley getting fired. So I expect there to be some major fallout for this match specifically on Monday. So expect something to happen. The crowd was dead at the end of this. The crowd was goddamn dead. Didn't acknowledge shit at the end of this match. And then finally we get to the main event, which is what I called was going to be the main event because there's no fucking Undertaker. Goldberg versus Owens. Owens kept rolling out of the ring before the bell rang. Ref did a very unusual thing because I knew this was happening as soon as it said. He goes, Goldberg, usually what happens, he'll present the title, say, okay, here we're going. He'll check the one, he'll check the other, and then he'll ring the bell. There's like no hesitation normally. That's how it normally goes. This is how it went this night. That's exactly what happened. The ref checked both guys twice. Said, Goldberg, are you ready? Okay. Owens, are you ready? Okay. Goldberg, are you ready? Now, mind you, he just checked to see if Goldberg was ready. Did this 2 times, goes to Goldberg a 3rd fucking time. Are you ready? Goes back to Owens, he rolls out of the ring. When in any other situation has that ever fucking happened? Never in any. So that sets it up to prove that this is going to get dragged out on purpose. Owens then rolls out of the ring 3 or 4 more times. I don't know how many, but he would get in, get ready. When he finally got in, and he was like, all right, come on, let's go, ring the bell. When he tells them to ring the bell, when he finally gets in the ring, what do you think happened? Chris Jericho's music hit. And then Owens is like, what? And he goes and walks over. Got his back turned to Goldberg. Of course, they ring the bell while he's focused on Jericho. Owens turns around, gets speared. Goldberg picks him up. Jackhammer, 1, 2, 3. Goldberg becomes the new Universal Champion in 22 seconds. You knew this was coming. You knew it was coming. God. So yeah, that's what happened. Goldberg wins in 22 seconds. He's your new Universal Champion, setting it up the main event for WrestleMania. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Two part-timers going for the main prize on Raw. Oh, yeah. Raw's kicking some proverbial ass now. So, let's go over what I predicted real fast. Let's see. I'm going to go. Let's see. I expected the Swan match to go about 9 minutes. Well, I actually expected it to be about 10 minutes. Went about 9. Of course, Babyface won, which is what I was figuring was going to happen. Assumed Joe was going to win. I predicted, it was going to be the first match of the night, and that Sami Zayn was going to hit a Blue Thunder Bomb. Both of those things happened. Raw's predictable. Banks got more offense this time, but I also expected her to lose to Nia Jax, but she ended up winning. Okay, so what? I predicted, like I said, this is one of the few things that they did differently. Is don't make it sound. It doesn't mean that Raw's creative because they're doing things differently than people expected. It just means that they're changing shit that doesn't matter and killing momentum for no reason, which I'm getting to. The club wins. I assumed they were going to win. I mean, that was a given. I actually expected Charlotte to win. I think everyone expected Charlotte to win. This is probably the biggest surprise the whole fucking night. Everybody just assumed Charlotte was going to win because that's how things work, or she was going to win via DQ, but neither one happened. She got pinned because somebody cheated for Bayley. Yet the ref didn't call a disqualification because, they had a brawl slightly on the outside of the ring. Why was there no disqualification? What the fuck? They would have disqualified any other goddamn time. But for some reason we didn't get it this time. Why? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking write the rules. But for some reason there should have been a DQ right then and there. But there wasn't. The match went on. Bayley ended up winning. Why? I don't fucking know. Apparently Raw just assumes we don't notice certain things, but then we pay attention to others. So Bayley should have got disqualified. That would have gave Charlotte the win. Would have also not given her the title the way it should have been to begin with. Even though she should have still had the title from before. But we're not going to get into all of that. But how do you get Charlotte the win without having her win the title? Have her win by disqualification. That was played right there, but the ref didn't do it. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Neville wins the longest title defense for Raw. The longest Cruiserweight title defense match goes to Neville and Jack Gallagher. I mean, Neville won. I assumed it was going to be about 10-15 minute match. It ended up being about 12-13 minutes. But they have the longest title defense, with the champion defending and actually retaining. Now, this is the longest match that they've had from Raw on a pay-per-view. Not the longest, because Rich Swann losing to Neville is actually a 14-minute match, but that was a title change. This is a title defense, and this is the longest, so I'm nitpicking, but, fuck you, I don't care. So, anyway, like I said, I expected Reigns to get pinned clean or to win via DQ. Neither one happened. Reigns pinned Strowman clean, but I did predict that there was going to be no Undertaker. No Undertaker showed up, thankfully, because that would have been too expected. No Undertaker. Maybe we're not getting the match. That would be fantastic. I would love that. Hopefully they don't do what I said earlier and said, oh, yeah, we're going to just introduce the Undertaker. Reigns will come out, tomorrow on Raw and say, I have nothing to do at WrestleMania. And then, dong. I'll face you, Roman Reigns. You fucked my title chances up. I want you at WrestleMania. If that happens, then fuck you. It's stupid. And then I predicted Goldberg to end up losing, and then Balor return. That was bold predictions right there. Although I did expect Jericho to show up. When I really thought about it, I expected Jericho to show up and cost Owens the title and the match be less than 60 seconds, which is what happened. I expected it to be 22 seconds. But, I made the bold prediction that Goldberg was going to lose and that Balor was going to come back saying, I want my title back. That obviously didn't happen. I expected a muscle buster, which didn't happen. I expected Banks to turn heel, which is obviously not fucking happening yet. Balor was there, but wasn't there. The New Day did show up in a dumb, retarded segment, and, Rusev and Mahal did break up at Fastlane, so I guess I predicted something. But, regardless, that proves that it's predictable, although, what the fuck? So, how am I going to rate this? Unfortunately, this pay-per-view wasn't complete shit. was actually halfway decent. And by halfway decent, I mean you had, a Reigns and Strowman match, which wasn't complete shit. It was actually pretty good. Cruiserweight Championship match was actually the match of the night, which I would have never guessed. Joe and Zayn should have won another 5 minutes. It was definitely a good match. Definitely deserved an extra 5 minutes. Didn't get it. But those 3 matches were good. They were really actually quite fantastic. So, and like I said, if there was more than one good match, I was going to say it was a positive. And unfortunately, there was 3 good matches. So, unfortunately, the pay-per-view was a positive because the rest was predictable. Although we got the shock of Charlotte losing clean, Nia Jax losing clean, Braun Strowman losing clean, Goldberg winning in 22 fucking seconds. This will probably be Raw's best pay-per-view of the whole year. I'm going to call it now because I just feel like the rest of them are going to be complete shit. Don't know what to tell you. So, wasn't crap. Wasn't 100% crap. There's going to be people out there who are going to say it was 100% crap. It really wasn't. It's not being fair. So, that's your Fastlane review. It wasn't complete crap. Sorry. If that's what you were expecting, it really wasn't. It's better than it really could have been. It was expected to be complete shit, and it delivered in some spots, failed in others. Better than I expected, because I had no expectations for this fucking pay-per-view. I expected Zayn and Joe to be the match of the night. I expected Reigns and Strowman to have not a great match. I expected them to have a good match, and then the rest were just gonna be bullshit. And surprisingly enough, the Cruiserweight match surprised the fuck out of me. And it'd be match of the night. Fantastic match. Would I go back and see any of this? Well, if it's convenient, watch the Cruiserweight title match. It was damn good. The rest doesn't really matter. If you want to see the shock value of Owens getting squashed in 22 seconds, go ahead and watch it. Sure, it's on YouTube. Sure, it's anywhere else you look. Anyway, that was your review. If you want to see for yourself what my predictions were prior to the pay-per-view, make sure to check it out. It'll be in the description below. Also, all the other information is going to be in the description below. This ran a little longer than I was expecting it to because I was expecting 20 minutes. We're getting close to 30 minutes, but hey, expect Raw to be about fucking 10 minutes long because we're changing it up some more again. So make sure to tune in for the preview show tomorrow before Raw goes on the air, and we're going to talk about what we think is going to happen on Raw. Most viewed video I've got is that Raw preview, so I want you guys to keep it up. I really feel like that preview is going to be spot on this week, so make sure to tune in for the Raw preview tomorrow afternoon. That'll be up right before Raw goes on the air. Then we'll have the Raw review right after that, and then we'll get back on SmackDown because now I'm not a sickly dog anymore. So we'll also have a SmackDown review this week. We have AJ Styles versus Randy Orton for the #1 contendership. Is this building towards the Shane McMahon AJ Styles match? If Randy Orton wins this match, I don't know. We're gonna find out. So I will see you then, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Who cares? Involvement's fun, and I will see you guys on Monday for the preview and review of Monday Night Crap, because it's going to be crap. I can guarantee you that, and I'll see you then.